What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And today I'm going to be bringing you a fantasy Premier League video. But before I start, I'm just going to remind you to click that subscribe button if you haven't done already, and do smash a like on the video as well. So yeah, fantasy Premier League. So if you don't know what it is, it's basically like this. In fact, I'm not going to explain it because I explained it in the last video, so just go check that video out, and I really don't want to explain it again. What you have to do is just go onto the App Store or the Play Store and just search up Fantasy Premier League, and it will be like a green kind of icon thing with the Premier League kind of line thing. That was a fantastic explanation, but yeah, just press on it. It will you just have to register, no payment involved, and just make your account and then pick a team. You have like 100 million budget. I've pretty much explained it, and then your players will get points based on real life performances. So yeah, that's basically it. We had 3 people join this week at the start in game week 1, and then we have 2 more people joining. So the league table at the moment looks like this. Obviously, I erased the names of the 2 people on there because I don't know if they're happy showing their names on a public platform like YouTube. So yeah, in 3rd place we have Mo Mane, Mo Problems. In 2nd place we have me, FC Freddie. Obviously you can see my name on there because I don't really care. I mean, it's my YouTube channel, so obviously you already know my name. And then we have Talk Premier League, who's a fellow YouTuber. I'll leave his link in the description below. If I remember, probably will forget, but yeah, I'll try and remember to leave his link in the description below. He has a very good channel. He talks about lots of like Premier League stuff, like season. I think he did a Manchester City season review. He did something on the situation at Barcelona. I just had a blank for a second. Don't worry, I have watched your videos. Or have no? Okay, I have watched your videos. I'm not joking. I have. Yeah, so do check his channel out. It's very good. I think he has like more than, I think he has like 100 and odd subscribers, so help him get to like 150 or 200 subscribers as soon as possible. On that note, please do help me get to 100 subscribers. That would be very much appreciated. And then next week we have 2 new teams joining the league already. So the new entries are FC Mia, which is obviously my sister, and G11V2, who I'm not going to say the name of. But yeah, he or she is also joining the league. So yeah, just going to take a look at the 3 best players from each of the teams that were in the league so far and their points. So we have Mo Mane, Mo Problems, which yeah, got 49 points, which is 1 below the average. Last week the average was 50. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure that out. But yeah, his 3 best performers were... His best performer was James Justin, who got him 9 points. His 2nd best performer was Aubameyang, who got him 7 points, except he captained him. So that technically got him 14 points, but that doesn't count, no. In fact, no, it technically does, because he captained him. So 1st place is Aubameyang, 2nd place James Justin, 3rd place was Bamford from Leeds, who scored against Liverpool. That was a fantastic game, by the way. If you didn't watch that, then you really missed out. But I mean, like, you can still watch the highlights and still enjoy it, but it's not the same. Leeds looked like a really good team to watch this year. Obviously, they were knocked out of the Carabao Cup against Hull, but still, I think they'll be a fantastic team to watch this year. I think they're not afraid to play their attacking football. And then we have my team. My top 3 players were Reece James, who got me 14 points. He was apparently he's fantastic. I'm not going to say he's fantastic because I didn't see the game because it was quite late where I live. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal where I live, but it was quite late. It was like at 1 o'clock, I think. I think it ended at 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had to wake up at like 7 to go to school. So 6 hours of sleep isn't really enough. So make sure if you get those people that aren't getting enough sleep, make sure you do get that required amount of sleep, which is like 8 hours, I think, because it really helps with your health, and it's always best to it makes sure that you're fresh for the new day and gives you like time for your body to recharge and for your brain to recharge. So there's nothing cool about not getting enough sleep. If you need the sleep, then you need the sleep. Obviously, if it was Man United playing, I would have stayed up for it. But it's not worth it just to watch. Obviously, it was a good game, 3-1. But if it was like Liverpool, Chelsea, or Man City, Liverpool, or United versus anyone, then I would have stayed up and watched it. But it wasn't worthwhile. But apparently, he was fantastic. I've just been rambling on for the past minute about bedtime. But yeah, apparently he was fantastic. And he got me 14 points, which is tied first place with Aubameyang, who I did captain, and also got me 14 points. So yeah, I think he was unlucky not to get any bonus points, because he played really well, in my opinion. I think he played better than Willian, even though I think Willian got the full bonus points, and Aubameyang didn't get any, so it doesn't really make sense for me. And then my third best player was James Justin, who got me 9 points. So yeah. I ended up with 51 points, which is pretty decent. And yeah, I should be taking the lead because my friend Talk Premier League said he was going to take a 12-point hit, making him go down into third place, but I'm not sure if he's going to still stick with that. But yeah, Talk Premier League is in first at the moment as it stands, although I don't know if he did take the 12-point hit or not. Yeah, he got 56 points, so I was only 5 points behind him, and his 3 best players were, his first best was Mohamed Salah, who got him 20 points, which is fantastic in a game week. Obviously, he scored 2 penalties and then one absolute rocket into the top right corner. If he captained him, flipping heck, that would have been crazy. 40 points it would have been. And his second best player was Aubameyang, who he did captain, got him 14 points. Like, everyone seemed to captain him. Obviously, I'm not going to reveal who I've captained next week. Maybe I will. In fact, nah, I won't. But yeah, and then his third best player was Mitchell from Crystal Palace, who got him 6 points. Where did he get the points from? Let me just give a quick check. He got a clean sheet. Alright, so yeah, they're his 3 best players. So yeah, that's how the league looks at the moment. Talk Premier League in first place, FC Freddie second place, Mo Mane, Mo Problems in third place. However, I think that may change after Talk Premier League takes that 12-point hit, unless he decides not to, and he probably will after watching this video. And then obviously we have FC Mia and G11V2 joining the league. So yeah, that's it from game week 1. I'm just going to talk a little bit about game week 2 and who to look out for. So yeah, obviously for me, the main one to look out for is Aubameyang. They're playing West Ham, and at the moment West Ham is just an absolute disaster zone. The club is just an absolute mess at the moment. I don't know the full details, but I know West Ham fans have been saying like how much of a mess it is. I think players are refusing to go to training or something, and it's just an absolute disaster zone. Another player to look out for, I think, is I think Rodrigo is another player to look out for, because I think he'd be looking to make up for the mistake he made against Liverpool, and Fulham aren't a great side, as we all saw in the first game. So I do think he could be quite a dangerous player in the next game week. And I think another dangerous player could be Bruno Fernandes. I mean, what can you say? He's just phenomenal. I mean, he's a stat padder. He will get, if United get a penalty, then there's 5 points for you. If you have him in your team, which I do, spoiler alert. So yeah, I think he is one to look out for. They're playing against Crystal Palace. I think Crystal Palace got a few players injured, if I remember rightly. So yeah, he could be another one to look out for this game week. And obviously looking at maybe Leeds defenders, maybe Dallas is another one to look out for. Maybe Salah. I mean, after getting a hat-trick in the first game week, you wouldn't put it past him. I think he's playing Chelsea though, but you wouldn't put it past him to score another goal or two. I mean, after scoring a hat-trick in the first game, he'll be very high in confidence. And then also De Bruyne. or Sterling. You know, that these are really quality players for the next game week. But yeah, that's the video for today. I hope you did enjoy. I am trying to get to 100 subscribers as soon as possible. So yeah, do help me out by pressing that subscribe button. And by the way, to those friends, well, you know who you are, who's going to say, oh, Freddie, you went out to go get a haircut. Well, no, I didn't. This was my mum who cut my hair, and I think she did a very good job of it. Just do remember those people, just to everyone that's listening, just make sure that you are staying safe and taking responsible decisions, because COVID is a serious pandemic, and it's something that shouldn't be treated lightly. It's still out there, and we still need to remember that. And obviously at some point we're going to have to reintegrate back into normality. Like, I know schools are going back quite soon, so that's a step forward, obviously. But yeah, make sure you do stay home and stay safe. You know who you are. I knew what, if I didn't say that, that certain person was going to be on my case and saying, oh, Freddie, you went to the barber, that's so dangerous, they're not going to keep necessary distance and stuff like that. You know who you are, you know who I'm talking about here, and I know you do watch the videos, so yeah, shout out to that person, you know who you are. Yeah, but anyway, I hope you did enjoy the video. Yeah, please do remember to hit that subscribe button and hit a like on the video. Peace.